So, what's up? I've been looking at all the promos, and damn, Dateline keeps dropping promo after promo for tonight's special. What I can tell you is they interviewed a lot of people. We're about to see more people that are so closely tied to this case. What's up, everybody? Colorado Crime Con is in the house. Damn, we should release that right now. Right now, if I got to do that, I got to do that post tonight. I got to do that post right now. Crap. So I'll do that here in a little bit. Cornflakes. Hello, Dad. Oh, Sunshine Rainbow Cornflakes. Hello, Dad. What we do know is that Dateline took their time. They went across the country and interviewed everybody. They got close-ups on just about everybody tied to this case. And even down to their own reporters. I just saw a new promo. I'm ripping it right now of Sam. I'm so glad. I'm so glad because it's going to show this. It's going to show the shift. It's going to be fun. And even though the story that has gathered all these people together is something we can't take away, what we can say is this happens in little small towns across America every day. And we can start to make a difference right here. So anyway, I don't want to go down that road again. I'm freaking dying here. I just did another podcast with someone else. It's a pre-recorded deal, so I can't give them away yet. What was I going to say? I don't know if anything new is going to be revealed, but I'm looking forward to it because we're about to see close-up interviews with people that I've only talked to on the phone. I've talked to a few people around town that I've spoken with that had close contact with Patrick and got closer and closer. And so it's going to be cool to see those faces talk and express their side of the same story we've all been looking at. That's what I love about these Dateline things is we're all looking at the same story from different angles. When it comes to Sam from KOAA, I didn't realize that was an NBC. Damn, if I would have known that was NBC, I would have been more generous to Sam. I'm sorry, Sam. To see like the media guy's perspective, to see the old farrier guy's perspective, to see Dad's perspective, to see other people who's getting interviewed from Kelsey's perspective. We're all consumed at the same story. We're all looking at the same story. And to see them all come out and do interviews is going to be really interesting. I'm interested to see what the whole story they tell is. Like what they bring us to at the end of this first part. It's probably going to be a cliffhanger, but nevertheless, it's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see where social media takes it in the next case, in the next level of the evolution of social media, the people using, cops using, FBI using, CBI using this social media trend of crime wave people searching in, digging into these these crime scenes. Because I think more and more like dads with phones are going to emerge. When a murder happens in a small town, someone in that small town is going to start being the dad with the phone in that small town. Dad with the phone would love to come help those people and maybe find those people. And maybe that's what we could do. If somebody wants to sponsor a show, Dad will go to a small town where a murder has happened. I'll find the other dad with the phone and then help just bring light to those cases in every little small town. How about that for a show idea, NBC? Hit me up later after your special airs. That would be fun to go find the other dads with phones. What do y'all think about that? Would that be a cool show? I got to get my glasses on so I can read y'all's text. Dude, that is a good concept, Susan says. See, y'all need to listen, NBC. I know y'all are watching right now. That would be a sick concept for a show. A murder happens. Dad gets on a jet. Boom, is in the small. Can we get a private jet? Can we live this dream out to its fullest? Okay, let's live this dream out to its fullest. Murder happens around the country every day, right? They pick the murder. Dad with a phone jumps on a private jet, flies to the local place, begins to mingle with the local small town people, finds out who the social media person is, find out who the dad with the phone is, find out mom with the phone, grandma with the phone. It doesn't have to be a dad with a phone. It could be a 13-year-old with a phone. There could be a 13-year-old right now. God, I'm going to start crying just thinking about it. There could be a 13-year-old right now that doesn't have anything to do. Pick up your damn phone and start solving crimes in your own town. Use the internet. Be the first responder. We'll call that show First Responders. Hashtag y'all heard it here first. NBC, call me. Anyway, Dateline NBC tonight. They may reveal all kinds of crazy stuff, or it may be just regurgitated what we've already heard. I don't care. I've seen the visuals already on these promos. I'm like, oh shit, they ain't giving away their best stuff. If they're giving away the best stuff, then Dad's going to have it all collected before they even release their show. But if they're keeping their best stuff back, I'm so excited for this show because I think they're going to tell a full picture of what's happened. I hope they show a good portion of Woodland Park and actually how beautiful it is. I hope people take that. I think people already know that. But Murder at 8500 is real. And there's a lot of cases up here that people need to look at. And maybe Dateline could do a follow-up to this one, Andrea. Andrea, call Dad with a phone because we got a Joshua Maddox case I'd like to look into. And we got a Mindy Lee case I'd like to look into. And we could do a collab deal. I'm all about the collab. My kids are in here dancing. Dad, have you heard about I haven't. When will it be on? I don't know. 10 p.m. Eastern. Dad with the Learjet. Laugh out loud. That's funny. NBC called Dad with the phone. That's funny. Yes. Anyway, I'm killing a video right now. I'm about to put one out. I had to add Sam in the extended version with Sam now. So we're gonna throw this extended version up with Sam up on the intro web on the Facebook. If you haven't seen the extended Dateline previews, you need to go check out Dad. Oh crap. Dad with a phone on Facebook. Dad with a phone is doing some. Facebook doesn't care if you rip shit, you know. YouTube will get all copyright friendly. Facebook's all about like just give original credit to the people, and they're like this is just a family thing. So I can rip all the, but I don't know how long this is gonna last. They might be like, Dad with a phone is jacking with stuff. Y'all need to go shut his butt down. So I'm gonna get all this extended preview out before I get shut down on Facebook. You know how Dad is. He'd be playing those networks against each other. NBC could file charges against Facebook for letting Dad with a phone post NBC stuff on Facebook. Part of that is just seeing how far you can push the Facebook system. I might post it from one of my private accounts though. Truth Finders, hi KC, popularity out of murders. What about the poor victim? NBC, hook me up. Sick bugger you are. I know PH. I know that's terrible, isn't it? That's terrible. You know what I would say? To PH. I would say PH. You know, there's a crime that was went unsolved for over 10 years, and a blogger came out of nowhere and opened that cold case up, solved that cold case, and there was justice for that family. Nobody's gonna pay to open up the Mindy Lee case. The cops are done. The coroner has ruled it an accidental death. Nobody's going to pay to open up the Joshua Maddox case. So if you got a better way, bro, whoever PH is, I mean, that sounds like a real awesome straight up name for sure. Whoever PH is, if you have a better way to bring justice to cold cases than taking some corporate 3-letter entities' money to pay for a little production to start digging into cases, if you got a better way than to dig into some corporate cash, please let Dad with the phone know. So when I say, hey, NBC, hook it up, let's go solve some murders, it's saying to all the small town corrupt cops around America, the first responders aren't taking it anymore. We're going to stand up. And if I got to go beg some corporation to fund a private jet for me to fly down to somewhere and stir a little shit to bring some justice for somebody, bring it. I'll take all the corporate prostitution gigs I can get. And if some of them bring some justice, good luck on that, PH. I'm going to pimp YouTube. I'm going to pimp Facebook. And until they shut this dad down, Dad'll go after justice for whoever the hell he wants to as I spit on y'all. How about that for a comeback? Am I begging for corporate cash? Hell yeah. What's wrong with that? To bring some justice for some women? Mindy Lee was left frozen on a football field. I know that there's an eyewitness that saw people drag her from a car. Get me fired up. Boy, I get fired up. Where's my sage? PH, you successfully got Dad upset enough to sage. Good trolling. Good trolling to you. Leave PH here. Don't kick him out. Please don't kick PH out. Please don't kick PH out. I'm now getting trolled for trying to troll 3-letter corporate agencies for some donation money. How the hell has the world turned that people will attack a dad with the phone in his house and a TV show, but the corporations can pimp out commercial after commercial? Count how many commercials are in that Dateline NBC thing tonight. And Dad wants to go down and solve some unsolved mysteries. Dad wants to show up in a town and find somebody on social media who's a first responder. Come on. You better troll a little better than that. You're telling you got my firing going. You got my lips are ready. You want to go? I'll call you in. Who wants to call in? Trolls, you want to call in? Come on. I keep it written down and in a binder. I keep a lot of cases close at hand. Lavender is amazing. I found Malhatro. They are everywhere. Get some lavender. Truth and Crime Finders. Dad, have you gotten evidence, docs? I didn't review my license, but I'd be happy to review. Actually, I want to review. They're online. Those docs are out. You can go get all those warrant affidavits. They're on a public server on the Colorado State something. Somebody's got a link to that. Somebody put a link in this damn YouTube probably. So somebody could do that easily. Who else is in here right now? I'm just looking. Colorado Crime Con. J is for justice. J is for all. Justice for all. Yes. Colorado Crime Com, welcome. Bella Rose, thanks for subbing. Cool. I got a little fired up there. Sorry about that, guys. PH had to get me fired up. Dad begs for corporate cash to go after cold cases and go find some people who murder people. Go dig into where law enforcement fails because they don't know how to navigate. They don't know how to navigate the realm of social media, how it works. But they're learning. They got all the little secret passwords and shit too. They can do warrants and get shit. So that's cool. Dad just uses you guys. But they can't outnumber the numbers, right? The first responders, the numbers. The problem is like if a case happens, you say a few words and 50, 100 people, 67 people can start looking shit up immediately from all over the world. They can look through their own resources. They can dig through their own pockets and fund it. And if everybody funds just a dollar here and a dollar there, they fund that shit. And all of a sudden you got information that comes. You know how many interviews I did that were the phone number I got from Facebook? 1, 2, 3, all of them. Every interview I did, I got from Facebook. With the exception of one I did, I got one number through Facebook that then led me to another number when I called that number. So it was like 2222. It was 2 generations removed from Facebook. But then I found out later it was actually could have been on Facebook. Because then I got another code sent to me, whatever. So anyway, Facebook, Twitter, you know how much news you guys got from Twitter? Sam from KOA, which I'm about to post his video from the Dateline NBC clip that they're releasing. Sam basically told the story from in the courtroom from Twitter. He didn't even need to pick up a pen. He just tweeted that shit. Tweet. I was doing Facebook Live television within the courtroom during those first hearings. Then they cut that shit out quickly. No Facebook. They said no to Facebook because that's where Dad with the phone is. So no to Facebook, yes to Twitter. No to YouTube, by the way. They didn't want no YouTubes. So now the cops are choosing which social, and the judges and the court system are choosing which social medias you can use within the courtroom. That's a true statement. They would let you Twitter, but you couldn't do a Facebook update. That's social media segregation in its whatever form that is. Zuck, or whoever this is, Google. They would not let us YouTube, but they would let us tweet. I'm just saying. They didn't know I was on Twitter, did they? I wasn't really on Twitter. I mean, did I have a Twitter? Yeah, I've had a Twitter. I have a Twitter under my real name, Michael E. Dalton. Go look it up, at Michael E. Dalton. That's the real Michael E. Dalton. And so they called me in the courtroom by my Twitter handle, Sam. I'm just telling you that because you didn't tweet out the real one. You tweeted out Michael Dalton. The courtroom called out Michael E. Dalton. They called me by my Twitter handle. Okay? Bogus. Colorado Crime Con. Bogus. I already got it. I don't know who's bogus. I'm just laughing about that because that is the truth. You can go back to the court. Jenny can tell you. She was there. I wish they would have tweeted out that. Anyway. I thought you couldn't have phones on in the courtroom, or is it because it's a special effing up case? No. See, here's the deal, Impurplicious. They try to confuse everyone. There actually hasn't been an actual court hearing that they haven't allowed phones, except for the child custody hearings where they removed everybody from the courthouse or the courtroom. They just removed me from the courthouse. So the thing is they, the other court hearings, all the motion hearings, everything, you've always been allowed to Twitter from within the courtroom. They've told people, like, there are people right here in this Colorado Crime Con can tell the story of how they were told no phones downstairs, and then upstairs there's this confusion that goes on. It's the same thing that happens. I've been in the courtroom all except that one where my wife went, and it's been the same story. They've let us have the phones. They've let you tweet. They've let you do that. They let you do that. But then all of a sudden now, you can't have them upstairs. You can't have them here. You can't have them there. It's okay. It's okay. They tried hard to shut down Dad. I think, fortunately, I'm beginning to believe, unless I get a phone call, I'm beginning to believe they literally, the judge went in and said, yeah, we'll make him a witness. He can't be in the courtroom. We can sequester him. I hope that that's not true, but they haven't come and asked for any evidence yet. They have evidence they're asking from everybody, right? Now, they may not need the evidence from me because they may have had it from a Facebook. So they just pulled the Facebook video. And if that's the case, then that's cool. But they should come ask me because I have much higher quality video. Like, if you pull the video from Facebook and you want the original video, I'm telling you, you should come ask me. Now, it could be because I'm not allowed to be harassed. And that could be some sort of harassment, I guess, if they came and harassed me or whatever. Or contact me or whatever. So there's so many questions around this case. I am interested to see how Dateline takes this case from everybody's point of view, because they got the donkey guy, they got Sam, they got Dad, they got friend, they got mom, they got friend and friend, they got cousin, they got Andrea Canning doing this whole narration. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, but y'all can't tell nobody. I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'll tell y'all later. Anyway, what are y'all talking about? Let's talk about something. Hey, Dad with the phone, Stan. What's up? Nice, Colorado. Hi, Stan. Truth Crime Finder. What's up, Stan? Everybody saying hi to everybody else. I don't know what speed my crap's on, but I'm trying to go to the bottom here. Y'all get into court. No worry. Left out the press creds. Fell. I'm still wondering about all that one. Oh, the press credentials. They told some press people that it could be a conflict of interest if I had press credentials, because then I could look up stuff on everything, every case and tell her. That's what they were scared of. They were scared that if they gave Dad with the phone press credentials, he could look up stuff on every other case. Really? Hey, Dateline NBC. Hey, you big corporation out there. You think you can give me some press creds? We could do Mindy Lee's case. We could do Joshua Maddox's case just right here. It won't even cost you anything. I live here, remember? Hey, Dateline NBC, could you get me some press creds? I know y'all are watching. Y'all watch all my shit. I get the messages. Because what are they scared that I'm going to find out? It could be craziness. I got 28 likes and 53 people watching. Do I have that many trolls right now? Trolls? How many down likes do I have? Can you match the 28 likes with down likes? Or my 28, oh, now I got 32. See, fish. Y'all say it. Whoever's out here trolling, that was another fish for likes. That's how YouTube works, kids. The free stuff is the most powerful. The share, the like, the subscribe doesn't cost you a dime. But let me tell you something. You should guard those. You should guard those. You shouldn't give those to people who don't deserve it. And if that means you take away a subscribe from me, take away from me. If this crime stuff gets too crazy for you, unsubscribe to it. And even though you're creeping on some folks, don't give your free life away. Don't give that free stuff away. How about that? How about that for a fish to take away some subscriptions? I wonder if that worked. That was funny, though. What else are we talking about? What are they scared? Nothing. I'm a dad with a phone. Love you, Dad. You're awesome. Where's Mom? She's awesome, too. Sounds like Mom's jamming to some Bob Marley. I always like Mike's lives. Good. I feel like I should sage right now, though. About time for another sage bundle. Where's that cute puppy? I hope it's sleeping. Hope it's sleeping is what I hope. I hope Dateline gets a picture of my sage. Like me doing a little sage deal there. Come on, Dateline. If you're going to make me look crazy, at least make me look crazy doing what I really do. Where do you get big sage bundles? I don't know. My wife made that, I think. I don't know. Love your channel. Thank you. Thank you for that comment, for leaving that comment right now. Somebody just left me a really nice comment or a subscription or something. I don't know what that is. But they said something nice. I like encouragement. Encouragement is freaking the thing that drives us. It really is. Remember that what was that book that dude wrote? Come on, you Christian people. That book wrote about the love, 5 love languages. The 5 love languages. Mine is words of affirmation. Oh yeah. He sold like 1 billion copies. CIA's here. Greetings from Brazil. Worldwide, baby. The Brazilians are watching. Dang, I love Brazilians. Man, John Jones is going to have a Brazilian to fight with in a couple of days. They're going to make that fight happen in the USA or the UFC. I love the Brazilian people. We got Brazilians watching. We got anybody? Where's everybody from right now? We got 55 people here on YouTube. Where's everybody from? Words of affirmation. I wonder where everybody's from right now. We got Wyoming in the house. Cornflakes, Ohio, Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Omaha, New York, Texas, Washington State, Utah, Colorado, Fountain, Jesse down the street. Are you related to the Mark? What else we got? Oregon, North Carolina, Texas, Northern California. Like what kind of Northern California? Like Emerald City, Emerald Triangle, wine country. Where are you at in Northern California? Louisiana, Illinois, Pennsylvania, the great state of Colorado. Middle East, UAE. Is like the Middle East, UAE. Where's that at? UAE, the Middle East. Worldwide, baby. Dad with the phone. They're watching worldwide. What else we got? I just subbed this morning. And I've been watching your videos. I'm in Florida. Nice. Tacoma. It's Crime Central. Shoot. You don't know nothing about Crime Central. Colorado Crime Con 2K19 is going to happen dude, I got to get off this video and go release the application process. Y'all get ready to send in your video applications, understanding that it's a first come, first serve basis as we go through these video applications, and it'll be evaluated and you'll be thrown to the wolves to be judged. And when I mean wolves, we're not going to make your videos public. All we're going to do is look at them amongst a small committee of people that say, this person doesn't look like a psycho. They should be able to come. And if they don't look like a psycho and they don't talk like a psycho and we see your face and you're not a troll hiding under the bridge, so put your good makeup on. If you got a logo shirt, wear a logo shirt, show your support. But you're going to have to do a video. Okay, welcome to all new. Hell yeah. Gotcha. Come on, VA Mountains. Oh, come to the VA Mountains. Oh, I don't wear makeup. Where can I get a shirt? Colorado Crime Con 2K19. I don't know. I'm supposed to launch I have a halfway done store right now. I can't even barely get the shirts out that I got ordered now. Don't buy a shirt from me. It's craziness. Are interested in other cases here in Colorado Springs, cold cases, PM sent. Yes. I'm very interested, Jesse. But I can only do so much until I can get these corporations to pay for me to go to towns and find other dads with phones. So, Jesse, go bombard Dateline. Say, hey, y'all should send dad with a phone down here. Y'all should send him here. Y'all should send him here. Somebody got on to me and was like, this is about Kelsey. Absolutely, it's about Kelsey. It's about bringing her name to the top of everyone's list. It's about bringing justice to her. It's about bringing justice to a lot of people that don't have a voice. And so all of a sudden I was like, why am I going to get defensive about asking for corporate money? So I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to get some corporate money. Hell yeah, I'm going to go after some corporate sponsors to pay so that I can go down and dig into some cold cases. And I ain't going to have no shame about it. And maybe I'll sit right here and blog and talk and look on the internet. And then when someone wants to do a little interview, I'll go talk to them or I'll talk to them on the phone. So, yes, I'm going to come to Colorado Springs. I'm going to do stuff here in Woodland Park. I'm going to do stuff in Pueblo. I'm going to do stuff in Denver. I'm going to probably dig into the Watts case, even though I don't want to do an overview of that case. I'm now sucked into it. Thanks to another kick-ass content creator called J is for Justice. She is the foremost expert when it comes to the YouTube world of sleuthing Chris Watts. She was the one that released the interview of Chris Watts yesterday. 13,000 people watching live. Imagine that. I have 57 people watching live. And when those tapes came out, she had at the peak 13,000 people watching. Over 150,000 people have already viewed that video, and it's been less than 24 hours or it probably been less than 24 hours since it ended for sure. And so social media is going to rewrite the case. It's going to rewrite the case. That's really what's going to happen. The social media world's going to get so strong behind solving cold cases. They're going to get so strong behind solving these mysteries. You know why? Because there's something within all of us that begs to have justice when there's someone murdered, when someone's taken from this earth, whether we knew them or not. There is something within us that drags us, that motivates you, motivates me. I didn't even know I had it in me until I was drug into this. And so I didn't even know I had that drive in me until I was drug into these things. My freaking crap's going off like crazy. I'm afraid people are like, everybody gets freaked out when I'm live and then they start Facebooking me. So I got to go look now. And then you have people like Casey, who Casey keeps us all entertained. When Dad with the phone goes off on a rant, talked about that yesterday. Basically, what he said was that would never be able to understand what it was thinking or how he felt until he was in his shoes. Oh, you're talking. Oh, is that a question you asked about? Yeah, that whole Chris Watts thing. I try to go to the deepest, darkest parts of whatever's inside me, and I still can't get to the point that he talks about. I can't do it. If that's what y'all are talking about, Casey, I have no idea, but that's for sure. I talked a little bit about that yesterday, where when I was listening to these tapes, I'm going to go Chris Watts tapes. There's no way to get there. There's no way to get to that kind of darkness. Unless you try to put yourself in those shoes. It's not a fun thing. And you can't even put yourself in those shoes unless you first go down the road Chris Watts went down. And to sum it up, basically all goes around this. Chris Watts thought his family wasn't the best story, and he tried to change that story. Man, you get one family in this life. Some of us, 2 families. You start getting into 3 and 4 families, start fucking shit up real quick. I just said the F word. I don't think you're supposed to say that on the new YouTube policies. Somebody beep that out. Can somebody get like some rewind? Dang. You start messing with the family, you'll mess things up. And it started with him with a little girlfriend. Man, I don't even know what she looks like, but his wife was beautiful, and I'm partial to brunettes, so that's obvious. My wife's a brunette, but his wife was beautiful. His kids were beautiful. He had a healthy family, and he wanted to screw that up because he didn't think that was the best story. That's where his problem started. How it got to murder and then murder into his kids, you got me lost, because that might just be psychopath. Come on. Bro, Thomas, you really going to wonder that? You think he's going to put the woman who's trying to put him in jail on the list? Come on. Rewind. What? Please, caps. Are y'all yelling? I know, right? They're probably yelling at me. Everybody yells at Dad. I love you, Mrs. Oh. Casey, why do you got to yell so much? Okay? You're freaking out the people. You don't have to yell. Caps is yelling. You don't need to be yelling. Calm down, girl. Use lowercase for a little bit. Be okay. There. I think I took care of the caps lady. Casey was screaming in here. Jeez. Because I got to get big mouth. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Now here she goes. She thinks, okay, now watch. There now she's going to smile. Now you can talk in emojis for a little bit. I'm going to have to put her in timeout. The psychology of the criminal mind and how he got there is what fascinates me. Man. But don't you think we all are a little criminal? Like, really, what drives you? What would drive you to commit a crime? Like, if you take out, there are some things that drive people, they put themselves in situations to commit crimes. But that's what you have to do when you want to think about the criminal mind. You have to think, what would drive you to commit a crime? What would be the desperation? Would you commit a crime if your kids were in danger? Would you commit a crime if it meant Someone paid you a lot of money. Would you commit a crime if it wasn't really going to hurt someone? Like, so that's the question you have to ask. Now, murder's different. If someone killed my kid, yeah, starvation, hurting my kid. It depends on the crime. I didn't realize people were so sensitive. That's my fault. Casey, we live in a sensitive world, okay? Calm down. You can scream every once in a while. It's like when Dad says the F word. Every once in a while is okay. Every time you open your mouth screaming, we have to address that. We have to address that situation in the room. So don't worry. Protect my dog. In self-defense of my family. Type 1 if you're condo criminal. Type 2 if you aren't. Wait, type 1 if you're kinda criminal. 2 if you aren't. Self-defense also. If someone hurt Dad with a phone, Cookie Hill says, most victimless crimes shouldn't be crimes. Type 2, no criminal. There you go. People get desperate for a lot of different reasons. Absolutely. Now, we have society, and we can live in society. Like, I live in a little small area. Like, my neighbor's pretty close. Matter of fact, one time my neighbor contacted me via chat. Hey, I'm your new neighbor. You don't know us yet, but I think you live right behind us. Oh, wow. Normally that'd be weird, but it's not, right? That's the world we live in. So, do you know your neighbors, right? Because you trust your neighbors enough that they're not just all going to commit crimes against you. So, it's crazy because people get desperate a lot of different reasons. They commit crimes. Wait. Well, get ready because I'm going to scream from the mountaintops when I get there. Yes, you are. What's the average American opinion on guns? Uh-oh. Brazil's piping in on the gun conversation. Now, Brazil has a different take on guns because they have a different take on law enforcement. We think we have corrupt law enforcement here. Go down to Brazil. I hope you're not law enforcement, CIA. I like my guns. I'm pro legal. Living in a small community is completely different than living in the city. I'm not getting into I know my neighborhood. Hell, I can be a shady bitch. My old man and friends call me evil. We're definitely going to have to video screen LA before she can come to CrimeCon. Did you fix your truck? No, Paula, but I am planning to get underneath there and pull the fuel filter off. And hopefully I have a clogged fuel filter. That's my first line of business tomorrow. Today I'm taking off. Well, I'm not really taking off, but I'm taking today off from working on my truck. But I have to do that tomorrow. So, bye, Donna. Thanks for stopping by. Mountaintop Screams. Echo, echo, echo. Come on to VA, small town corrupt. I wish we were able to buy guns more easily, right? The cops got to keep the guns away from y'all Brazilians. They got crazy. Y'all need guns just to fight the cops and the criminals. I love my guns. I'm legal. Everybody's like, I have a full card. Don't have access to them, and I'm a sharpshooter since 12. Uh-oh, watch out for LA. LA sharpshooting on us. We need edibles. Cookie Hill. Oh, my video's done, kids. No, 43% left. How's that possible? Why is it taking forever to do that? 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Why is it taking so long? Force quit. Oh, handbrake's broke. That's all right. Force quit. Jeez. Broke something. Let's see what we got. Broke something, folks. What else are we answering today? Crime buys guns directly from the corrupt police. There you go. Brazil. Wyoming needs to legalize the edibles. I can't believe Wyoming doesn't have legalized everything. Y'all got like 3 people. You could probably carry a machine gun on your back in Wyoming. But you can't. Where did this go? No, cancel. Cancel. Source. That's the other one, right? Let me see. What are y'all talking about? That's not the right one. What is this? 3.7 gigs. Extended Dateline preview. That's the one I want. Oh, it's in my draw folder. Oh, CBD oil is amazing. Yeah, so the only reason Colorado got weed because they gave up their gun rights. So the same year that we got recreational marijuana is the same year they took away 10-round magazines in Colorado for high capacity magazines. People don't know that. It was a swap with the feds. And now our same governor, Hickenlooper, he's about to go try to run for president. I don't know how I feel about that always, but that is just simply the cold, hard facts of the matter. Do I think that he's the best option? No. Do I think we have any? I don't know when it comes to president I think Trump's going to get it again. That's who I really think is going to get it. Not that I am going to vote for Trump, but the simple fact that he's the president, it's most likely he's going to get it. Cancel. Shoot. Source. I just went politics on you guys. Y'all are probably going to leave. I'm going to lose all my followers right now for politics. Dang it. That's the fastest way to lose followers or lose people. Talk politics or religion. Some of y'all like religion, but I don't even like talking religion. Override. Is Dre in the house? Vote for Dad for president. That'd be funny. Everybody writes in Dad. Dad with a phone. Dude, the one thing that Donald Trump did tell us all was you can be anybody. Anybody can be president. And even a reality TV star. Mogul. He was a big mogul. If y'all haven't heard my joke about if you guys didn't know Donald Trump was going to be president before he was president, y'all just aren't seeing the signs. All right? The president is kind of like the king. Well, a king has castles all over his kingdom. The truth is Donald Trump should have been president a long time ago. He has castles all over the country, from New York to Vegas to South Florida and everywhere else. Trump this and Trump Tower and Trump Casino and Trump this. And so he kind of like went the backwards. He went and built his kingdom all over. And then he was like, oh yeah, I guess I better go be president so I can officially say I ruled this country for these kids. So Trump was always going to be president because he has more castles than any other president before him. That's truth. Donald Trump has more castles in this country than any other president before him. And people get mad like, he ain't my president. Bullshit, he's your king. He literally has castles all over the country, and you guys don't even see that. But okay, whatever. That's my Donald Trump joke. Y'all know that's some funny shit too. Y'all know it is. How many miles on your car? A crap load. 200 plus on my mule, on my donkey. I bet that fuel pump's never been changed. Y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. Absolutely. He really could share some of his wealth with us poor Wyomingites. Oh, that's funny. Marital things, material things don't make you a good person. Nope. Money can't buy you love, but it might be able to buy you some sort of happiness. Love you, Dad. You made my day. Good. I hate politics. Politics are like, I say this, politics are for those without a God. So if you have a God in any stretch of the imagination, it could be the tree you worship, it could be the sky, it could be the bearded man up in the sky, it could be whatever, it could be the fat Buddha man. Politics and government are for people that don't have a moral compass. So I like to say politics is for people who don't have a God, or government is for those that don't have a God. And you can take that God in any way, shape, or form you want. I'm just telling you that the politicians are some of the most evil people on the planet. You can actually, they've done research, like politicians are more likely to be pedophiles. The only group of people that are more likely to be pedophiles than politicians are priests. I really see what I could do at Purplicious, and sorry, Mike, I totally derailed. What? I don't know what that is. But see, the funny thing is with politicians, we all know they're corrupt. We all know the government's broken. Like every last YouTuber on the planet knows this. If you still think the system is run like it was written 200 plus years ago or whatever, come on. Come on. You guys are not that ignorant. Politicians, government, this is not my theory, but there is this theory that floats around that if Thomas Jefferson were to show up and see us now, he'd be like, y'all still have that letter we wrote? Y'all still have that thing called the Constitution? You guys have flying effing cars, and you're still following something we wrote with feather and ink? You got to admit, the founding fathers would think we were space aliens. They would think we were space aliens if they believed that somehow I was going to talk through my phone to people around the world. They barely understood the world. They didn't even understand they didn't even understand what Native Americans were. They thought they were like an animal race. These people, these natives, these savages. So if you think that the founding fathers of our country wouldn't be laughing at us, I don't think so. I think they would all be sitting around smoking their hash, their pipes, drinking their alcohol, going, who are these aliens that are being ruled by a piece of paper? And I'm not against the Constitution. I'm just telling you the facts. You know they would be laughing. So I'm not saying we need to do away with the amendments of the first founding fathers. I think the absolute ability for me to be able to broadcast live is made possible by the document written in feather and ink. So I'm not saying do away with that thing, but do you think it's time for an upgrade? Sometimes we keep the shit that's good and we disregard the software that is no longer relevant. Here's the deal. We can either do this peacefully, or history shows us that it's freaking bloody. That it's really bloody. So I'm sorry to go politics on you. I think there are smart people in the world that can come up with a way to write a system in which keeps the old software that we all love the protections of. The fact that I can broadcast live is made possible by an ink, something written in feather and ink. The fact that it was written in feather and ink 200 years ago, but it still protects my language and my speech today, it's pretty freaking awesome. But there are some things that are out of date. I think we should abolish slavery once and for all. And that means even the incarcerated. That means when a man serves his time and his penalty for the punishment of the crime he committed, that he be set free from slavery. That's hard. That doesn't happen in our country today. You know, we have more than 2 million people behind bars. We have the highest. We don't even have barely 2% of the population in the world. I could be wrong on these numbers, but I know we have the most behind bars, and we have destroyed families based on like marijuana, even something that's legal in the state of, something that they will put you to work for in the state of Colorado. There are still states that have men behind bars for joints. We destroyed families over a plant. We destroyed families over addiction. So yeah, do you think there is some things we could work on in that document? Absolutely. Sorry to go politics on you. Maybe it's time for an upgrade. I just hope the upgrade comes at a relatively peaceful manner, because history shows us anytime you try to upgrade a system in a society, it turns into a bloodbath. But maybe we'll get past it. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll see it in our lifetime. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll see it in my children's lifetime. Maybe we won't. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be talking about right now. I know you're right. Yep. Nebraska. Y'all, Texas is like the biggest one of those. They like to hit Chomos. Go. Do you have a pulpit? We need to get you one for sure. You make more sense than anybody I know. Come on, Cookie. Settle down. Settle down, girl. Settle down. I pulled for jury duty 6 years ago because a dude was cultivating pot. I about walked out of the courtroom, wasted time. Texas will be the last to legalize marijuana. Who wants to bet? Nebraska is the worst. They think CBD should be illegal. Chronic pain stinks. I wonder if chronic pain uses marijuana. Imperpelicious Casey felons find jobs quick. Depending on the crime, employees get tax breaks for hiring them. Make America Great. It was about time we got us some Make America Great. Oh, that's hilarious. Trump, let me come to the president. Let me come to the White House. Have dad with a phone come to the White House. Nebraska is the most conservative. I'm done ranting about politics. Oh, we got 62 likes and 66 people in here. That means I'm pretty confident to say that the dislikes are definitely the haters. So, are the people that don't that makes me happy. Oh, we have 66 likes and we have 70. We now have more likes than we have people in here. By God, that's a success. 70 70. 70 70 70. What else are we talking about? If Trump is reelected, I'm going to Canada. You ever heard this story about when I snuck into Canada? Who has heard the story about when I snuck into Canada? I told this story on a fireside chat one time. Oh, Colorado Crime Con has one. Handcuffs. I actually snuck into Canada. I've actually snuck into Canada a couple of times. And I may have told the story of one time I went across the Canadian border in a horse trailer. That's a good one. But one time I actually snuck into Canada. And I've been banned from Canada for 5 years now because I snuck into Canada. That's a true ass story. It's a good one. It's a good one. I don't know if I should tell that story. If we get to 100 people watching, the next 100 people the next live video I do that has 100 people watching, I'll tell the story of when I snuck into Canada. That's the easy way to trap y'all. So I'm not gonna do that now unless we get to 100 people before I hang up. I might hang up though. I might hang up at 99 people here. We can't talk politics, crime, and dad with a phone sneaks into Canada on the same day that Dateline is going to release their story. That would be just that would not be good. So we can't do that. Dad, are you going to get us banned at Colorado Crime Con? Why would I get you banned? When was this? I've already told this story online, so it's not like I hid it. I don't understand. Why would I get you banned from the Colorado Crime Con? Anyway, I'm trying to do a extended video, but now my extended video is not working because my crap's all full up. You shouldn't be able to live all the time. Some of us have to work. Thank you for the nice words. Hey, Denise, let me tell you a little secret. I'm gonna tell a little secret. I'm not even gonna watch the Dateline tonight. I'm actually going to another show, a much cooler show. Am I sellout for going to another cool show, a live show? The thing is, that Dateline, it's going to be there tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. But tonight, where I'm going, it's not going to be there tomorrow. It's only there today. It's going to be fun, though. What? I know. If Woodland Park, we've been going for an hour. I can get off now. It's my an hour long show today. Got more likes than we got viewers. So, what's up? Just tuned in. Well, okay, that's what I need to go do right now. Okay, if you want to go to Colorado Crime Con, check back here in just a few minutes because I'm going to tell you how to apply. I'm only going to do this once on every channel that I have. So you'll find it at the Underground on Facebook, you'll find it at Dad with the Phone on Facebook, and you'll find it on YouTube and the Underground. So booyah, booyah, booyah. I'm about to release how to apply for Colorado Crime Con. Go tune in. It's going to come right back up here soon.